Test, test, test. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, test, test. Okay, we're live on TikTok and YouTube. Let me just double check and make sure everything's running right. Welcome, everybody. If you're just now joining, we do have 10 tornado warnings active currently across much of the U.S. with a large line of storms with some supercells ahead of it. Look for a few people to join. I'm also going to share out the live real quick, make sure it's on the Discord and everything. Share the live into my TikTok story. Give me 1 second. Welcome, everyone. I'm also sorry before I get started. I'm going to mention I am getting over the flu right now, so it might sound a little weird. I am getting over the flu. Okay, let's turn the live up. Make sure it's running on YouTube really quick. Give me 1 second, everybody. Welcome, everyone. If you're just now joining, we do have a 3 to 5 enhanced risk for severe weather today. That is definitely high-end risk today. A lot of tornadoes are possible. We kind of are expecting an outbreak to be possible today. As you can see right now, we have 8 tornado warnings active currently. We have a 10% tornado risk, a 45% damage wind risk in that pink area, and 30% in that red area. And we have a 15% hail risk today. So we're expecting a lot of severe weather. You can see just across the map right now, we have, let me turn off the outlook, hold on. You can see we have a lot of tornado warnings. We have one in Illinois, and Tuscaloosa, Illinois right now. And the main area of rotation is just near Lovington, heading towards Hamming, Illinois. We can see we have a tight area of rotation from that green and red are next to each other. That either we have that rotation. We also have another tornado warning that is also in Illinois, in southern Illinois areas, just west of Grand Tower, Illinois, heading towards Carlsberg, Pomona, Alta Pass, Makanda, Illinois areas. If you're in any of these areas, you should definitely be in your safe place. Welcome in. And then we also have another one down in Missouri. This is in Jackson, Missouri, or just west of Jackson, Missouri. We do have a little bit of rotation here. Nothing too crazy right now. I think this tornado warning will be expiring soon. But if we go even more down here, we do have a lot more tornado warnings. Give me 1 second. We have rotation right here, just east of Campbell, Missouri. That does have a tight area rotation. If you're in that area, definitely be in your safe place. Interior room, lowest floor, and away from windows in a sturdy building. Safe place to be right now. And also just northwest of Gosnell, I think Missouri. Yep. Or sorry, Arkansas. Gospel, Arkansas. Or Gosnell, Arkansas. Heading towards Hornsville. There's a tight area of rotation right here. Let's go try to wrap up and drop a tornado pretty soon. It's a very tight area of rotation. No debris ball, so it's not a tornado on the ground. We have multiple areas of rotation with this storm. Welcome everyone. I'll answer some questions in a minute. We also have a tornado warning down in far southwest, southeast Arkansas near McKee, where we in this discrete supercell near Tiller and Reed, Arkansas. If you're in that area, you should also be in a safe place. Interior room on lowest floor and away from windows. And we have a tornado warning in Texas, in the Chirino, Texas area. If you're in that area, you should also be in your safe place. Interior room on lowest floor and away from windows. Okay, so welcome everyone. Let me make sure my YouTube stream is running really quick. Get my YouTube stream is running. Okay, so welcome everyone. So we're looking at a very active severe weather day. Indiana, where at in Indiana? Storms will mainly be impacting Indiana late tonight. If you're in central or southern Indiana, you should definitely be weather aware. A couple tornadoes are possible. Very strong wind gusts. You are on a 45% damaging, or sorry, a 30% damaging wind risk if you're in central or southern Indian areas. And you're not in a hail risk, but I still think there is some small hail possible if you can get a discreet supercell. Memphis, Tennessee, you guys should definitely be weather aware in Memphis. There is a lot of storms about to hit you. With some discrete cells in front of it that could try to pose a tornado threat. Not seeing much rotation around you currently, but there is actually a storm to just east of Memphis currently. Florida. Florida, you guys aren't really mainly in a severe weather risk today. Northwest Florida is, but you guys are in a low end severe weather risk. So you should definitely be watching that very closely. You are also not in a tornado risk, but there has been a couple of tornado warnings that have spun up in Florida. Also, there's no footage of tornadoes because there has not been any tornadoes yet. Or there has been one, but I don't think there's footage of it. Yes, Alice. I do not have any footage of tornadoes. Okay, let's look back at some of these tornado warnings right now. These ones in front of us, the line storms right here, are the most concerning because these storms they have a more favorable environment because they are away from the line. They have more room to actually try to develop and drop a tornado. Thanks for followed everybody so far. This stream just started like 6 minutes ago. Um, but definitely does have a tight area rotation here, and these storms do have more favorable environments. So definitely watching these storms in front of the line very closely. We have multiple supercells jumping off in front of the line. Is it coming to Alabama? Yes. Alabama should be weather aware late night. It'd be in the very, very, very late night hours, like midnight most likely. Yes, so Southern Indiana should definitely be weather aware. You guys are in a, let me see what tornado risk. You are in a 3 to 5 risk for severe weather. You are also in a 5% tornado risk, a 30% damaging wind risk, and you're not in a hail risk, but I definitely do think you'd still get some small hail maybe. So if I could look at, we do have 9 tornado warnings currently, guys. Let's go look back at all these tornado warnings. This is one near Grand Tower. Let's see what state this is. This is in Illinois. We do have a tight area rotation here. This could try to wrap something very soon. The light green and red are next to each other. The brighter contrast they are, the stronger the rotation, and the closer they are together. No debris also is not on the ground. Maryland is fine. Maryland, you guys are good today. I'd be weather aware tomorrow in Maryland. Huntsville, Alabama, you guys should be weather aware late tonight also. Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte, you guys should be weather aware. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Charlotte, you guys should definitely be weather aware tomorrow. You are in that main risk for severe weather, in a 3 to 5 risk for severe weather tomorrow, a 10% tornado risk, a 45% damaging wind risk, and a 15% damaging hail risk. Tomorrow is going to be a lot bigger than today. We are looking at a moderate risk tomorrow with 60% wind risk and a 15% tornado risk with 15% hail also being possible. So definitely watching tomorrow very closely. Please do not spam the chat or else I will have to mute you. Sherwood, Arkansas. Storms are past you now. You should be good. And Greensboro Road. Make sure you guys do say your city and your state. Goshen, Indiana. Please do not spam. Thanks to shares. Goshen, Indiana. You guys are in a 2 to 5 risk. Storms will be impacting you later tonight. You are also in a severe thunderstorm watch for the next 6 hours. No problem. London, Kentucky. You guys are also in a 2 to 5 risk for severe weather. You should definitely be weather aware throughout the night. Late tonight, it's mainly going to be heavy rain and wind for you, but low tornado threat is possible. Look at our couple tornado warnings. We do have 9 tornado warnings still. Still a tight area rotation here, just west of Pomona, Illinois area. No debris while so it is not on the ground, but it could drop off something very soon. Welcome in everyone. Go to India and just be weather aware. Please do not spam. No problem. And there's our other tornado warning near Pearson, like green and red next to each other is rotation. You have to have a decently tight area of rotation there, heading towards Tuscaloosa, Illinois. So you should definitely be in your safe place if you're in this area. Interior room on the floor and away from windows. We also have a tornado warning just southwest of Carbondale, Illinois. So it also has a very tight area of rotation here. Well, it's just west of Port Marty, when that's sorry guys. Welcome everyone. Please do not spam. I'll check Woodbridge at Virginia in a minute. Please do not spam the chat or else you will be muted. Check Woodbridge in a minute. Just tornado warning. Tornado does not have that type of rotation, but it's a very broad area right here, just west of Cape Girardeau. Woodbridge, Indiana. Or Woodbridge, Virginia. You guys are good today. I'd be weather aware tomorrow, though. You guys are in a high-end risk for severe weather. You are in a 4 to 5 risk for severe weather. 15% damage, 15% tornado risk, and also a 60% damage wind risk. So you should definitely be weather aware. Heading towards Pittsburgh, yes, but it'll be late tonight in Pittsburgh, and the storm will be a lot weaker. So let's check back at our other tornado warnings real quick. These ones I didn't check. Let's check in cities real quick. Okay, so if we go to our velocity, we have a decent air rotation around right here, just west of Tallapoosa, Arkansas, or yeah, Missouri. Actually, it's on the Missouri and Arkansas border here. There's a huge radar hole right here. And this whole area right here is all rotating in Arkansas, about to head into the Tennessee border, about to head into Tennessee and Kentucky area. And we're going down here. This is in Arkansas also. About to head into Mississippi area. This is just northeast of McGee, Arkansas. We have a tornado down in Texas also. Dallas where? Dallas, Texas. If you're talking about Dallas, Texas, you're good. Boaz, Alabama. You guys are in a 3 to 5 enhanced risk for severe weather today. You should definitely be weather aware throughout the night. Arcola, Illinois. You guys, if you're in Arcola, you should definitely be in your safe place. You are in a active tornado warning. A decent area of rotation is definitely heading towards you. You should definitely be in your safe place. Like green and red next to each other, that is rotation. Evansville, Kentucky, or where Evansville. Make sure you guys do say your city and your state, please. Indiana, I'm assuming. If you're talking about Indiana, you're in a 3 to 5 risk for severe weather. You should definitely be weather where you are in one of those. You kind of are in that main risk for severe weather today. Just watch a bunch of videos from meteorologists and everything to learn it. And studied into it. Portage, Missouri. You guys are in a tornado warning currently. You should be in your safe place. Interior room on the lowest floor and away from windows. See where that main area of rotation is. Just here, let's go to a different radar because that radar looks crappy. Right around here is where your main area of rotation is. You are just south of this, southeast of this storm, so you should definitely be in your safe place. In the interior room on the lowest floor and away from windows. We are at in Illinois, so it depends on where you're at. Some of Illinois does have tornado warnings. Welcome everyone. Indiana, where we're at in Indiana. You guys say your city and your state because it depends. South Bend. South Bend, you are in a 2 to 5. Mainly going to be heavy rain, gusty winds. Low wind tornado threat is also possible though. Here, give me 1 second. Richmond, Kentucky. Richmond, you guys are in a 2 to 5 risk for severe weather today. I'd be definitely be weather aware throughout the night. Welcome everyone. Paris, Illinois. You guys are in a 3 to 5 risk. There is a couple storms heading towards you that are tornado warned that are just north of you, just northwest of you, so you should definitely be weather aware. You are also in a tornado watch. Greenwood, Mississippi. You guys are in a 3 to 5 risk. You are also in a tornado watch. There is some tornado warnings also heading towards you. Hornandum, Mississippi. Tornado warnings. There's also some tornado warnings heading towards you, so you should also definitely, whether there's some storms starting up right beside you that could try to develop something soon also, though. Maryland is not getting hit by tornado today. Please do not spam the chat. Definitely be weather aware tomorrow, though. Thanks for following. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna restart the live real quick. Give me a second. It's over guys. Welcome back in, everybody. Give me 1 second. Where we're at. If you're just not joining, guys, we do have a 3 to 5 risk for severe weather today. We actually have 12 tornado warnings currently. That's the highest number of tornado warnings we have had today so far. So definitely, if you're in this area, you should be in your safe place, interior room on the lowest floor, and away from windows. You can see right now we have multiple areas of rotation across the entire line of storms. If I pull up MMRS, we see this entire line of storms right here, stretching all the way from Illinois, from central Illinois, all the way down into Texas, is rotating. There's a lot of areas of rotation in this. I do not think it's not going to cancel school. Unless the tornado somehow hits your school. That's the only way to be canceled. Welcome everyone. We do multiple tight areas of rotation. This is just near this tornado warning near Orcola, Illinois, heading towards Tuscaloosa area, and Garrett. If you guys are in this warning box, you should definitely be in your safe place. Any interior room on the lowest floor, any away from windows. If you're in any of these tornado warnings right here, we have a lot of tornado warnings currently. 12 of them. Just took a storm through the view of this one storm. This did drop a funnel earlier. This was trying to drop a tornado earlier. This storm right here that I'm looking at. This tornado Pagey. Definitely tight area rotation here. We're just west of them, near Hicksville. Utah's fine. Welcome everybody. If you're just not joining, guys, we do have 12 tornado warnings currently. We have tornado warnings stretching all the way from Illinois down into eastern Texas area. So definitely, if you're in any of these tornado warnings right now, you should be in your safe place. So an interior room on the lowest floor and away from walls. is the safest place to be. North Carolina, you guys are good today, but tomorrow you guys should definitely be weather aware. We are looking at tomorrow being possibly even a bigger day for severe weather. We have a 4 out of 5 risk, a moderate risk for severe weather tomorrow, with a 15% tornado risk, a 60% damaging wind risk, and a 15% hail risk for tomorrow. Today we have a 3 out of 5 risk for severe weather, a 10% tornado risk, 45% damaging wind risk, and a 15% damaging hail risk. Texas, where at in Texas? If you're in eastern Texas, you should be weather aware if you're in any of the tornado warnings or severe thunderstorm warnings in eastern Texas. That did actually just expire for now. And if you guys just not joining, we do actually have 12 tornado warnings active currently as well. This definitely is playing out how it was expected. We do have a very tight area of rotation. You just could try to spin out something soon. This is in Arkansas, in southwestern Arkansas, about to head to the Mississippi border. Definitely right here where that green and red are very close to each other. That is definitely a tight area of rotation there. Yep, just got tighter on the newest scan. Also, could be turning to drop a tornado soon. Definitely if you're in that area, be in your safe place, into your room on the lowest floor and away from windows. Southern Indiana, you guys should definitely be weather where you are in one of those main risks in Indiana. You guys can expect a couple tornadoes to be possible, gusty winds, heavy rain. Springfield, Ohio, heavy rain, gusty winds, very low in tornado chance. Alabama, you guys should also be weather aware, but it'd be mainly late tonight by the time it's good to you in Alabama. East Iowa just snow. Snow for you guys. You guys always expect snow, guys. We have snow directly behind the tornado warnings. Tornado warnings right here in Illinois, and then we have snow 150 miles behind it. Only difference here is 150-mile difference from our snow and our rain, our tornado warnings. Jacksonville, Illinois. Also, please do not spam. You guys should be good for the rest of tonight. You may get some snow. For Alabama, you guys are currently good, but there is a very strong line of storms heading towards you that could cause a tornado threat. You can see all these pink polygons here. These are all tornado warnings. So we have this whole line here is covered in tornado warnings. There is none on the ground currently, but there is a rotation that could try to drop a tornado soon. Texas, if you're not in eastern Texas, you're good. In eastern Texas, you guys are almost safe. In eastern Texas, storms are almost past now. Still a couple supercells down here that could try to do something. But as of now, you guys should be good. Indiana, we're at in Indiana though. Please do not spam. Thank you for the follows, everybody. I appreciate all the follows. If you guys are new, please do drop a follow. Hanover, Indiana. You guys should be weather aware late tonight. You kind of are in one of those main rest areas where a couple tornadoes are possible, maybe even a strong one. And also very strong wind gusts. There's that line of storms, heavy rain. It's also possible. Columbus, Ohio, that's around the area I'm at, personally. You guys should also be weather aware throughout the night. A spam tornado is not out of the question, but mainly going to be heavy rain and gusty winds. Canada. Atlanta, Georgia. I have no idea about Canada. Angelo. Snow, probably. Atlanta, Georgia, you guys should definitely be weather aware. As you guys will begin this line of storms late tonight. You guys are in a marginal risk tomorrow and a slight risk today, so you guys should definitely be weather aware. Indianapolis, you guys kind of are in a pretty high-end risk today. You guys are in a 3 out of 5 risk. Also, please do not spam, guys. Why do you need to know about Canada, Angelo? Indianapolis, you guys are in a 5% tornado risk, a 30% damaging wind risk, no hail risk though. For Alabama, they said you were in the yellow. Alabama ending the yellow, that's not that bad in Alabama. You guys should definitely be weather aware. It's mainly going to be heavy rain, wind, very low in tornado chance. You're under a blizzard warning, yeah. You had a tornado warning a couple days ago, now you're under a blizzard. Welcome everyone. Woodbridge, Virginia. Where are you at, Curtis? Woodbridge, you guys should definitely be weather aware tomorrow. You guys are in a moderate risk, so a 4 to 5 risk for severe weather tomorrow. Check back at some of our tornado warnings, see if any is trying to spin up. No debris balls on any of it right now. No confirmed tornadoes yet. We have had one confirmed tornado earlier. We have 13 tornado warnings right now, guys. Look at all of our tornado warnings. If you guys are in any of these tornado warnings, you should definitely be in your safe place. So an interior room on the lowest floor and away from windows. We have a tight air rotation here. You're just northwest of Luca Landing, Arkansas, heading towards Mississippi. Thank you, Cuddly, for the heart me. We also have a tornado warning that is about to go into Tennessee and some Mississippi areas on the border of Tennessee, Mississippi. We do have another area of decent rotation here. This would be near Marvel, Arkansas. We have a tornado warning up here for Gosnell in Blintsville. Yeah, kind of, that makes sense. Thanks for the heart me, everybody. Thanks for all the gifts in the follows. Haters Dyersburg. Rotation is starting to weaken up here, but there's still a tight air rotation around here near Armorel, Tennessee. Welcome everyone. Thank you for the follows. Just going over the newest tornado warnings currently. Near Huron, we also have a tight area rotation. This could try to spin out something soon. We do have a very tight area rotation here. Not seeing a debris ball currently, but it could try to spin out something very soon. And there's some tornado warnings up here in Illinois, so all around here. We have a bunch of tornado warnings up here in Illinois. Coming up 4 near Tuscaloosa, Valley Grove, and also in Fisher, Mohote, Farmer City, Gibson City area. You should also be in your safe place. Interior room on the lowest floor and away from windows. Louisiana should be weather aware today. You guys are on a tornado watch. Storms are heading towards you now from Texas. There is a tornado threat though, so you should definitely be weather aware. Yeah, we have 13 tornado waves right now, guys. Absolutely insane. This might be the most tornadoes I've covered since I've started streaming on here. Bro, cool. For Chicago, I doubt there'll be a tornado watch for Chicago, no. I think you're good. Storms are already mostly past you. Thank you, Cuddly, for the high march. Thank you so much for the gifts, everybody. Richmond, I just kicked my phone off my desk by accident. Richmond, Virginia. You guys should be weather aware tomorrow. You guys are in a 4 to 5 risk for severe weather tomorrow. 15% tornado risk, 60% damaging wind risk, and a 15% damaging, 15% hail risk. In Little Rock, yeah, Little Rock, you guys are good right now. Storms are past you in Little Rock now. Storms have already passed Little Rock. New Jersey. New Jersey should also be weather aware for tomorrow. You guys are in a 2 to 5 risk for severe weather. No tornado risk. Damaging wind and hail is possible though. Give me 1 second, guys. Fort Scott, Kansas. Kansas is fine. Cincinnati, Ohio, I'm assuming. You guys should definitely be weather aware later tonight. Low wind tornado threat, but there is a chance for tornadoes with gusty winds and also heavy rain being possible also. Henderson, Tennessee. Henderson, there is some storm heading towards you right now that could try to spin on something, so you should definitely be weather aware. You are also in a tornado watch. So, saying also things for all the falls, guys. You should definitely be weather aware. What do you mean, what radar? What app? Radar app? Atlanta, Georgia. You guys should be weather aware late tonight. Very, very late tonight. Into early tomorrow morning, mainly. Missouri storms are mainly through Missouri now, unless you're in eastern Missouri. Very cool. Thank you for the gifts, Claudia. Indiana, we're at in Indiana. Please do not spam the chat. Can't just say Indiana, because some Indiana's going to get tornadoes, some Indiana isn't going to get tornadoes, so. Athens, Alabama. Athens, Alabama. You guys should definitely be weather aware. Yeah, you guys should definitely be weather aware. You may get a tornado watch later tonight, but storms will mainly be impacting you late tonight into early tomorrow morning. Yeah, that makes sense because Florida is supposed to get storms tomorrow morning in the Panhandle. Thank you for all the likes and follows and gifts, everybody. I appreciate all the gifts and follows. We did lose a bunch of tornado warnings. They made them severe thunderstorm warnings instead. But we still do have 8 tornado warnings active currently. Bloomington, Indiana. Bloomington, you guys should definitely be weather aware later tonight. A couple tornadoes are possible, gusty winds, and also maybe small hail is also possible. Dyersburg, where is that at? I'm assuming Tennessee. You guys are just in front of a tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning. So you guys should definitely be weather aware. I'm not seeing much rotation on it. Maybe it's some broad rotation that is heading towards you. So you should definitely be weather aware. Mainly going to be gusty winds. PA, mainly going to be heavy rain, strong wind gusts, maybe tiny hail, possibly tomorrow or into late tonight. Late tonight into tomorrow. Bedford, Indiana. Bedford, Indiana, you guys should be weather aware late tonight. You guys are also in that main risk for gusty winds, tornadoes, and hail being possible. Small hail, though. Thank you, Matt, for the rose. Where is the closest tornado in Henderson? The closest tornado warning is 100 miles from you. But any of these storms could get tornado warnings because they're all rotating a little bit. Front Laurel, Virginia. You guys should be weather aware tomorrow. You guys are at a pretty high end risk tomorrow. And you are just outside that moderate risk for severe weather. You are also in a 30% damaging, a 15% tornado risk and a 45% damaging wind risk and a 5% hail risk. Tomorrow is going to be even worse than today. Let's look back at some of our tornado warnings we do have actively. Definitely decent rotation on all these storms. If you're in any of these tornado warnings here, you should definitely be in your safe place. So an interior room on the lowest floor and away from windows. And up here, you should also be in your safe place. These West Frankfort, Heron, you also have decent rotation on them. You should definitely be in your safe place until you are outside that tornado warning and this line passes through you. Charleston, tight area rotation back here, Buckeye, north of Buckeye, and southwest of Porter. Holly Beach, Louisiana. Holly Beach is kind of on the coast, so storms will be not as strong there. You may get some storms, but you're mainly not expecting a whole bunch of severe weather that far down south. Missoula, Missouri. Missoula, Missouri. Missouri's good, unless you're in south, and it's almost fully through Missouri. It's in just in southeast Missouri. A little bit of southeast Missouri still in it though. Missoula, Montana, you guys are good. Lexington, Kentucky. You guys should definitely be weather aware in Lexington, Kentucky late tonight. A couple chance possible. Mainly it's going to be wind and hail though. Above what? What's Ed 3? Ed 3? Where's that? Lucasville, Ohio, please. You're in a marginal risk for severe weather today. And also a 2% tornado risk. Very low in tornado threat, but mainly going to be wind and hail for you. Oh, I can't say if it's a tornado EF3. I don't even know. There's only been one confirmed tornado and it hasn't been rated yet. It won't be rated till tomorrow. Any tornadoes that does happen. I don't think it was EF3, the one that we did have. Washington, Indiana. You should be definitely weather where you are in a high risk for severe weather today. 3 to 5 risk for severe weather, so enhanced risk. You are also in a 15%, or sorry, a 10% tornado risk, so a couple tornadoes are possible around you. Maybe even a strong one. Also, damaging wind and hail is possible. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna be right back. Alright, guys. Welcome everyone. Mississippi, we're at in Mississippi. Most of Mississippi, most of Mississippi should be weather aware. Southern Mississippi, you guys are not in as much of a tornado risk, but a couple tornadoes are possible across most of Mississippi. Hope I got some more tornado warnings. Batesville, Indiana. If you guys are in a 2 to 5 risk for severe weather today, you should definitely be weather aware for that. Check out our tornado warning. We do have multiple tornado warnings currently. We have 11 of them. We have one near Gibson City. It's in Illinois right now. Gibson City, Villa Grove. And just if you're in any of these tornado warnings, you should be in your safe place. So interior room, on the lowest floor, and away from windows. It's near Louisville, Kentucky, I think this is. Sorry, not Kentucky. It's Louisville, Illinois still. Tight air rotation near riffle. Definitely be your safe place if you're in that area. east to west Frankfurt. This is in southern Illinois, I think. Let me just double check. Check stays a moment, guys. This is in southern Illinois. Definitely being a safe place. Definitely, if you're in any of these pink polygons, if you see your city in this pink polygon, you should be in your safe place. To your room below the floor and away from windows. Definitely take care of the rotation in a lot of these tornado warnings. And then we have another tornado warning down south. This is in Arkansas. Alright. Southeastern Arkansas area. Near Helena West. Definitely rotation has started to weaken on this cell. This may expire soon. That line caught up with it and destroyed the supercell. That's all of our tornado warnings currently. Nashville, Tennessee. You should be weather aware later tonight. You are in a 3 to 5 risk for severe weather. Give me 1 second, guys. Batesville. You're either in a 3 to 5 risk for severe weather. You should definitely be weather aware. With line of storms heading towards you. St. Joseph, Missouri. You're on a tornado watch. Not tornado warning. St. Joseph, Missouri. You guys are good now. Storms are past you. Here, I'm gonna be right back. Give me like a minute. Sorry about guys. Welcome in. Thanks for follows. So if you're just not joining, guys, we do have a lot of tornado warnings currently. We have 11 tornado warnings. Welcome in, everyone. We have a bunch in Illinois currently. We have 6 in Illinois. Nothing too crazy being seen on velocity currently. Definitely decent rotation on some of these tornado warnings. So if you're in any of these pink polygons, you should definitely be in your safe place. So interior room on the lowest floor and away from windows. And also, if you're near Louisville, Illinois, this one does have a little bit of a tighter area of rotation here. So definitely be your safe place if you're in that area. We also have some tornado warnings down into areas going into Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi areas. Starting to drag into those areas with rotation also. A lot of the tournaments did expire. We did have more just a moment ago, but some did expire because they made no severe thunderstorm warnings. There's still tight rotation though on a lot of these tornado warnings, so definitely be in your safe place for any of these tornado warnings. So interior room on the lowest floor and away from windows. Welcome everyone. We do have a high-end risk for severe weather. We have an enhanced risk for severe weather today. Definitely significant severe weather is expected today in that orange area where we could expect a couple tornadoes to be possible, some even strong. In that yellow area, we could see gusty wind and heavy rain. If you were anywhere past Missouri and eastern Arkansas, you guys, if you're anywhere west of those areas, then you should be good now for today. So if you're in those areas, you should be able to go to sleep, nothing to be worried about throughout the night. But if you are in areas like Ohio, Virginia, the East Coast, basically if you're anywhere east of it, you should be weather aware throughout the night. If you're in it, what do? You should have a backup plan in case you get a tornado warning. You should have a plan for if you get a tornado, like a bag to go into your basement or into your room or safe place, or whatever, if you have a tornado warning later tonight. Make sure you guys do say your city and your state. Marshall, Kentucky. Marshall, you guys are in a slight risk for severe weather, but Western Kentucky is in a higher risk. Western Kentucky is in tornado warning in some of Western Kentucky areas. Welcome everybody. Ohio, storms will be pretty strong in Ohio, nothing too crazy. If you're in southwestern Ohio, there's a low wind tornado threat. Mainly going to be gusty wind and heavy rain for Ohio. In northeast Alabama, hold on, give me 1 second. Let me check for northeast Alabama. Let me check a weather model real quick on my phone. Northeast Alabama, storms will be mainly hitting you at like 2 o'clock in the morning in northeast Alabama. Malls do show a little bit of tornado potential there, so I would definitely be weather aware throughout the night. You are in it's 3 to 5 risk for severe weather today. Look back at some of our tornado warnings. Nothing has too concerning rotation currently. Nothing's on the ground either. The only storm I'm watching currently right now that has the highest rotation, strongest rotation, or I should say, is either Thompsonville. This storm does have a tight air rotation. The green and red are closer to each other, which does indicate we have a tighter rotation. And that is it for southern Illinois area. Is East Tennessee getting hit? Yes, East Tennessee will be getting hit, but it'll be late tonight. Like very late tonight. Mainly going to be tomorrow morning. North Carolina, not much chance today, but tomorrow, you guys should definitely be weather aware in North Carolina, as in like Raleigh, North Carolina area, central North Carolina. You guys are in a 4 to 5 risk for severe weather tomorrow, 15% tornado risk tomorrow, 60% damaging wind risk, and a 15% damaging hail risk tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be an even bigger day. West of Columbus, Ohio, you guys would be in the tornado risk. Should definitely be weather aware. East Tennessee, you'll be getting that line of storms, mainly going to be very strong winds and heavy rain, but a spin-up tornado is definitely still possible. East of Columbus, Ohio, then you're not in the tornado risk, but you should be weather aware still for heavy rain and gusty winds. Portage, Indiana. Portage, Indiana, you guys should definitely be weather aware. You are in a slight risk, and you're also in a severe thunderstorm watch for the next 5 hours. Owensboro, Kentucky, you guys should also be weather aware in Owensboro. You guys kind of are in that main risk today, and that's 3 out of 5 risk for severe weather today. You are also in a 5% tornado risk, a 45% damaging wind risk. No hail expected, but I definitely still do think tiny hail may be possible. Canton, Mississippi. Pennsylvania, you guys should be weather aware late tonight. Mainly going to be heavy rain, very not much of a tornado risk at all. No tornado risk actually. They don't even. It's a less than 2% chance for tornadoes in Pennsylvania. It's going to be heavy rain and wind. And you guys should be definitely be weather aware. You guys are in a 3 out of 5 risk for severe weather, a 5% tornado risk, 30% damaging wind risk, and you're also in a 5% hail risk. Check back at some of our tornado warnings, see if any of them are trying to wrap up anything currently. Don't think any of them have any tight areas of rotation right now. Yeah, not seeing any tight areas of rotation on that tornado warning. Definitely still, if you see your city in this pink polygon, you should be in your safe place. It's near one of your Bible Grove just have a decent area of rotation, decent circulate millicyclone there, so definitely be in a safe place. So into your room. Those floating away from windows. To your other twin with them to go back to striking cities. We just have one. Did we just have one expire? I think it looks like we did. So with the tornado warning down here, this whole area right here is rotating. This entire tornado warning box is rotating, so you should definitely be in your safe if you're in that warning. The 50th area of rotation down here, just northwest of Hickman and northwest of Cario. Elkhart, Indiana. You guys are in a 2 to 5 risk. Storms will be impacting you late tonight. You are also in a severe thunderstorm watch. Iowa is good. Iowa's just getting snow. Iowa, I mean, you're good for severe weather, but you're gonna get a blizzard. Hi, TJ. Iowa, you guys are in a blizzard warning. Memphis, Tennessee, you guys are having some storms go through your Memphis currently. But storms are almost through you in Memphis. Started weathering, what should I learn? Started weather, I'm assuming you mean started learning weather. I suggest watch people like Convective Chronicles or someone on YouTube. Paducah, Kentucky, also please do not spam. You guys should definitely be weather aware in Paducah. There is a tornado warning heading towards you currently in Paducah that is just west of you. You most likely will get added to this tornado warning very soon. You can see right here the actually a tight area of rotation just northwest of you. Your mound. This could try to spin on something soon. They just did warn this storm for radar indicated rotation. So Paducah, you guys should definitely be weather aware in Paducah. Virginia should be weather aware tomorrow in Virginia. For severe weather, you should definitely be weather aware in Virginia. Indiana, if you're in southern or central Indiana, you should be weather aware for few tornadoes, heavy rain, gusty winds. If you're in northern Indiana, just heavy rain and gusty winds mainly, low tornado threat. Elkhart, you guys are in a severe thunderstorm. Let me double check. Elkhart, I checked it a couple times already though. Yeah, Elkhart, you guys are in a severe thunderstorm watch, so you're in the area with heavy rain, gusty winds mainly going to be the risk for you, but tornadoes are definitely still possible, just a lower chance. Bristol, Tennessee. 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather. Storms will be mainly impacting you late, mainly going to be tomorrow morning, is this thing. Storms will be mainly impacting you tomorrow morning. It'll be very early in the morning. Terre Haute, Indiana. You guys are in a 3 to 5 risk. You guys are kind of in that main zone for severe weather today. With a 5% tornado risk, 30% hail damaging wind risk, no hail risk though, but you are also in a tornado watch currently. No problem. Muncie, Indiana. Thank you for the heart meat and the donut. I appreciate the gifts. Muncie, Indiana, you guys should definitely be weather where you are in a 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather. You're just outside that 3 out of 5. Something will be impacting you late tonight though. Gusty winds, heavy rain, maybe a bit of tornado possible. Thanks for following, everybody. Lexington, Kentucky. 2 out of 5 risk. You're just outside of a tornado watch though, so you should definitely be weather aware. Couple tornadoes possible. Mainly gonna be gusty winds and heavy rain though. Evans, Georgia. Evans, Georgia. You guys are in a marginal 1 to 5 risk force severely today, but tomorrow you are in a 3 out of 5 risk force severe weather. Storms will be mainly impacting tomorrow. Northeast PA. Are you going Northeast PA? You're not in a severe weather risk. So I mean, it'll just be heavy rain most likely. Maybe some gusty winds. Cadiz, Kentucky. You're in a 3 out of 5 risk. There is some storms heading towards you, and they're not tornado warned, but there is storms west of them that are tornado warned. So you should definitely be weather aware these storms are going through you and heading towards you. Inverse, Mississippi. Inverse is definitely in a severe weather risk today. You guys are in a 3 out of 5 risk. Storms are about to hit you though. Right now they're in Greenville. See if they have any rotation on them. No, not much rotation at all. So definitely just be weather aware for wind and hail. Destin, Florida, good for tonight and tomorrow. And Destin, Florida. Destin, Florida is in a severe weather risk today. You guys are in a 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather. And a 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather tomorrow. You guys are in a 5% tornado risk, so when you are just south of that 10% tornado risk area. So I would definitely be weather aware for hail, wind, and tornadoes. Michigan. It's mainly going to be heavy rain and gusty winds for Michigan, but the split snow is definitely possible and most likely be very weak and very brief though. Maryville, Indiana. Oops, sorry guys. Maryville, Indiana. I'm not seeing Maryville, Indiana, the pipe of the city. But if it's in southern central, if it's in Indiana, you should be weather aware. All of Indiana should be weather aware. All of eastern Illinois should be weather aware. The west of Illinois is the storms have passed me now. All of central and western Ohio should be weather aware. Pennsylvania should be weather aware. No severe weather risk for you today. But there is a low tornado threat tomorrow in eastern Pennsylvania. There is a couple tornadoes to be possible, maybe even a strong one in far eastern south Pennsylvania. Frankfort, Indiana. You're in a 3 out of 5 risk. Storms are heading toward you. You're also in a tornado watch, so you should definitely be weather aware. Look up Hammond, Indiana. Hammond, Indiana. Storms are about to hit you in Hammond. The storms are actually already hitting you right now. They're not too strong, so I would definitely be weather aware. But they look pretty weak currently. Magoffin, Kentucky, please. You're in a 2 out of 5 risk. Storms will be impacting you late tonight. Let me check our tornado warnings right now. None of them are confirmed still. Logan Fort, Indiana. 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather today. You should definitely be weather aware throughout tonight. Bloomington. Bloomington, you guys are in the 3 out of 5. You guys should definitely be weather aware. Futures are possible. Mainly going to be gusty wind and hail, though. It's a very strong wind gust expected. Oh, dude, that's crazy, Jeff. Storm to the Jeff. It's crazy. Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Thanks for the follow. Elizabethtown, you guys are in a 3 out of 5 risk for severe weather. Storms will be impacting you within the next 2 to 3 hours, most likely. Maybe a little bit less than that, I would say. So definitely be weather aware. Let's look at some of our tornado warnings currently. They are radar indicated. Thank you, Stormtrooper Jeff, for the 14 Go Populars. Thank you for the 1 Rose. Check out our tornado warnings we do have currently. Decent area of rotation here on this tornado warning. Down here, this is in. See what state this is in. They're all on the border right now. It's basically on the border of Illinois, Missouri, Tennessee, Kentucky. Kind of on the border of of 4 different states right now. This one in southern Illinois is not much rotational, but definitely still being your safest for if you see your city and any of these pink polygons here. Thank you, Stormtrooper Jeff. Raleigh, you guys should definitely be weather aware in Raleigh tomorrow. You and Raleigh are that main risk tomorrow, and a 4 to 5 risk for severe weather. New Jersey, Camden, New Jersey. Camden, you guys are good today. Tomorrow, you should definitely be weather aware, though. You guys are a 3 out of 5 risk for severe weather tomorrow. Couple tornadoes possible. Dayton, you guys are in 2 out of 5. You're also in a 2% tornado risk in Dayton, so you should definitely be weather aware throughout the night. Mainly going to be heavy rain and gusty winds, though. What, Ethan? Does that mean no school? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they might cancel school for, I don't know. I mean, it's definitely possible they cancel school, but we are looking at high-end risk tomorrow. 4 out of 5 is it's also the first 60% damaging wind risk on the East Coast and the first moderate in like 5+ years, I'm pretty sure. Welcome, everyone. Let's check out some of these tornado warnings again. Currently this one has the tightest area of rotation right just near Columbus. It's on the border of Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, and Missouri right now. How many levels are there? There is 4. It goes it goes marginal, slight, enhanced, moderate, and high risk. And tomorrow we have a moderate risk. So that's a 4 out of 5. Which is where that red area is tomorrow. No, no, moderate risk is pretty high. That's pretty high in severe weather risk. No, that is pretty bad, severe weather risk. I think I don't know for sure, but I mean, it's definitely possible they cancel school if the storms actually play out how they're supposed to. We have a 15% tornado risk tomorrow, a 60% damaging wind risk, which is a very high, that's a high end. I'm pretty sure that's a high wind risk. And you have 15% damaging. No, Mars is not basically a high, but it's close. It's not far from it. It could go high. I don't think it'd be impossible for it to go high. Not impossible. If modeled up for just a little bit more, it definitely could try to go high risk. Okay, 2011. That's yours last over than 20. That's pretty long in Raleigh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the last moderate risk was like last moderate risk there on the East Coast was 5+ years ago. I'm pretty sure. Not 100% sure, but if you see your city in any of these pink polygons here, you should definitely be in your safe place. So interior room on lowest floor and away from windows. We'll go through the pink polygons so you can see all your cities. Donaldsonville, Louisiana. Donaldsonville, Louisiana. You're either in a 2 to 5 risk. Those will be impacting you late tonight, most likely. So definitely be weather aware for that. Thank you for the follow there, everybody. Shelby, North Carolina. You're good today, but be weather aware tomorrow. You guys are in a 2 to 5 risk for severe weather. A 5% tornado risk. A couple tornadoes are possible. A 15% damaging wind risk and a 15% damaging hail risk. In Kingman, Indiana, is there a tornado risk? Yeah, you guys are in a 5% tornadoes in Kingman. You should definitely be weather aware for that. Couple tornadoes possible. Mainly going to be wind and hail though. Griffin, Georgia. You guys are in a 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather today. In a 2 to 5 risk for severe weather tomorrow. You're in a 5% today. And a 2% tornado risk tomorrow. Raleigh, North Carolina is in that main risk tomorrow. Raleigh, you guys are in a 4 out of 5, a moderate risk for severe weather tomorrow. A 15% tornado risk, a 60% damaging wind risk, and a 15% hail risk. Hubertsburg, PA. Hubertsburg, PA, you guys are in a 3 out of 5 enhanced risk for severe weather tomorrow. 2% tornado risk, 45% damaging wind risk. You may get some small hail. You are just outside that 5% hail risk. Lava Trim did expire. We have 4 tornado warnings currently. Shelby, North Carolina. I already went over Shelby. You guys should definitely be weather aware tomorrow in Shelby. Drake County, Ohio. Drake County, Ohio should be weather aware today. You guys are in a 2% tornado risk in Drake County, Ohio. So definitely be weather aware. Yeah, it's super windy already, but it will be even windy. It will be a lot more windy once the storms actually go through your area tomorrow in North Carolina. Like a lot more windy. Like 75+ mile per hour wind gusts possible. Nashville, Tennessee. You guys are in a 3 to 5 risk for severe weather. You are in a area where they could put you in a tornado watch soon, so I'd definitely be watching that. A couple tornadoes possible, mainly going to be wind and hail though. Thank you for the follow, everybody. Fredonia, Kentucky. You guys are also in a 3 to 5 risk. Sometimes they're heading towards you that are tornado warned. They're not dropping any tornadoes currently, but definitely be weather aware for that. Whereas Ohio? Ohio is up here. Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville, you guys are in a 3 to 5 risk for severe weather today. You're in a 5% tornado risk, a 30% damaging wind risk, no hail risk. So you should definitely be weather aware for damaging wind and also tornadoes and heavy rain. Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C., you guys are in a 4 to 5 moderate risk for severe weather tomorrow. You're in a 15% tornado risk, a 60% damaging wind risk, and a 5% hail risk. Louisville, Kentucky, you just want a good night's sleep before school tomorrow. I mean, I would definitely just have ways. You can go to sleep. I definitely have ways to receive warnings. Yeah, yeah, you'll get a lot of wind if you're in that. The tomorrow, it's mainly going to be wind. That's why it's a moderate risk. It's mainly driven on tornadoes, possibly because we're expecting a bunch of cells to kind of try to develop in front of the line of storms. And because of that, they may be able to produce a couple of tornadoes, possibly some long track, strong ones. And that line is coming right behind it. That's going to bring very strong winds. If you go to your settings site, if you go to your settings on your phone, I think you go to. Let me hold on. Let me double check. For an iPhone, you go to notifications. You scroll down to emergency alerts, and you make sure you have emergency alerts on. I also say you should probably download an app like just any type of weather app that gives you warnings also, just in case. And also have some other way to receive one, like a TV or something. You live in the gray area? What gray area? Oh, the gray on the map. If you're in the gray area, you're fine. Today. It's possible if you're in a 3 to 5 risk. Oh, in Pittsburgh, you guys should be weather aware tomorrow. Tomorrow, severe weather is possible, like tomorrow morning in Pittsburgh. In the green, if you're in the green, that means you're in a marginal, so 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather. Mainly in that area, it's mainly going to be wind, heavy rain, not much for tornado threat. If it's a less than 2% tornado risk in that area. There are rotation of some of these tornado warnings. Though I'm not seeing anything really concerning for these tornado warnings. I'm surprised they're not. They'll probably be expiring soon. Yeah, they expire like this one expires in 4 minutes. This one expires in 19 minutes. That's the thing that they'll probably expire. They'll be allowed to expire. The rotation doesn't look too crazy right now. We do have a tornado warning heading towards Terre Haute though, with a little bit of rotation here. Nothing too crazy. Nothing. No tornado on the ground right now at all. Just rotation, so it could try to drop a tornado, but there's no active tornadoes. I'm surprised they actually redid this tornado warning here. So we do have an easy tornado warning here. If you're in this pink polygon, you should be in your safe place. Take your room on the lowest floor and away from windows. Charlotte, North Carolina, be weather aware tomorrow. You are in a pretty significant severe weather risk. If you're in this new pink polygon, you should be in your safe place. So interior room on the lowest floor and away from windows. Until the storm passes through and the tornado warning does expire for you. Yep, no problem. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, no problem. Gillette, Illinois. Storms are past you now, Gillette. This tornado, you probably in this tornado just a minute ago, but storms are mainly almost past you now. Is that Owensboro? No, Owensboro is not a tornado warning right now, but Owensboro is right up here, and you guys are in that main risk today. Northeastern Ohio? Yeah. Let me double check a model. Yeah, but it's mainly gonna be heavy rain, gusty winds in Northeast Ohio. I don't think a tornado or anything's gonna happen. Missouri's good now. Missouri storms are already past Missouri. Maryland. Maryland should be weather aware tomorrow for sure. Where's the closest tornado? There's no tornadoes right now anywhere in Tennessee. There's not even a tornado warning in Tennessee. Unless you're in far, far South Tennessee. If you're like in Adamsville, Tennessee, you're in a tornado warning, but the storms are not mainly for you. Tornado warning mainly south of you. If you're in the tornado down here, you should have to be weather aware. I mean, not weather aware. You should have to be in your safe place. The interior room on the lowest floor and away from windows if you're in this tornado warning. If you're in the tornado warning, you should be in your safe place. Is it Muhlenberg, Kentucky? Muhlenberg County, I'm assuming. You guys are at a 3 to 5 risk. You should definitely be weather aware. You're going to be hit pretty hard, yeah. There is a lot of tornado warnings heading toward you, actually. I'm not seeing anything concerning on these tornado warnings, though, right now. There's some broad rotation, but nothing crazy, nothing trying to actually drop a tornado. Yeah, it's windy. It's very windy everywhere. Indianapolis, you guys are in a tornado watch. And also a 3 to 5 risk force through. There is storms heading toward you that are about to hit you, but the main line won't get there until later, and it is possible it tries to produce some tornadoes there. Indianola, Mississippi. Indianola. You are in a severe thunderstorm warning, Indianola. There is actually some rotation here. Let's make it tornado warning soon. In Indianola, there's a little bit of rotation currently just west of Indianola. I'll definitely be weather aware for that if that gets tornado warned. Uh, I don't think Northern Ohio gets through a thunderstorm warning, honestly. Very rare rotation on this new tornado warning here. This whole entire line is rotating. They're kind of warning like the entire line basically. But it does have rotation, just depends on if it can wrap up enough to drop a tornado. Indianapolis should be weather aware for later tonight. Dawson, I'm assuming Alabama. You're in a 3 to 5 risk, so you should be weather aware for late tonight. Like early morning hours, most likely. Let me see if I pull up a traffic camera anywhere. We better get a look at the shelf cloud. Oh, never mind, it's nighttime now. We won't be able to see the shelf cloud. Alabama gonna get bad. Alabama should definitely be weather aware. Memphis, you guys are in the clear now, mainly in Memphis. Just double check. Memphis, definitely going through you currently, but they're mainly past you. Any rotation is past you. Watching the storm near Ripley, Tennessee. This does have a decent area of rotation around right here, just northeast of Ripley, Tennessee. Definitely watching that storm very closely. This is tornado warned. Not on the ground, but it's radar indicator rotation here. Hernando, Mississippi. You're in a severe thunderstorm warning. Some very broad rotation near you, but no tornado warning currently. Definitely watch that closely, but mainly going to be heavy rain and gusty winds there. Richmond, Indiana. You're in a 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather. Well, you should be weather aware late tonight, like 10, 11, 12 p.m. 11, 12 a.m. 11 p.m., 12 a.m. Midnight, basically. Brazil, Indiana. So you guys are in a 3 out of 5 risk for severe. There is some storms that are tornado warning heading towards you. They have very broad rotation though, but I definitely still be weather aware throughout the night for that. Greenwood, Indianapolis. Oh, Indianapolis. Indianapolis, you guys should be weather aware also this last storm is heading towards you. There is some tornado warning included with it. But mainly looks like wind and hail for you guys. Florence, Alabama. Florence, Alabama, you guys are good right now, but you should be weather where late tonight as these storms, or later tonight as these storms are heading towards you. Currently watching a storm that's a couple mile, about six, about 50 miles west of you, heading northeast though, but definitely does have a decent area of rotation here. Nothing crazy, but definitely watching it. Things to follow. It's possible it's going to be bad. You are in a 3 to 5 risk for through severe weather today. Indianapolis, be weather where heavy rain, gusty winds, low. There is a chance for a tornado, so you should definitely be weather aware. But right now, I'm not seeing anything crazy up there. So unless storms to intensify, you should definitely just be weather aware. Columbus, Indiana. 3 out of 5 risk for severe weather. Same as kind of Indianapolis. Nothing too crazy. Rotation came towards you wise. But you should definitely still be weather aware for it. There is some tornado warnings there. Nothing's on the ground though. Things to follow. Indianapolis, you should be weather aware in Indianapolis. Heavy rain, gusty winds, tornado threat is also possible there. Not seeing any rotating storms currently heading towards you, but you should definitely, well, they have broad rotation, but you should definitely be weather aware throughout the night. Tornadoes are possible. Seems like somebody just kind of waiting to see if anything tries to touch down. Some more tornado warning right now. Again, if you're needing the tornado, you should definitely be in your safe place. So interior room on low floor and away from windows. Don't see anything too crazy right now. Lewisburg, North Carolina. Well, anywhere, everywhere in North Carolina should be weather aware tomorrow. So just definitely be weather aware tomorrow. Bowling Green did not get a tornado. Bowling Green, Kentucky. So I'm assuming you mean tornado watch. Is what you meant. You should definitely be weather aware. Tornadoes are definitely possible. Gusty winds, heavy rain is also possible. You also need tornado watch. There's some tornado warnings that are 100 miles west of you. Nothing on the ground on any storms right now, so anywhere at all. Morganfield, Kentucky. Tornado. No tornadoes right now, but tornadoes are possible. Just southwest of you, there is some tornado warning. No rotation currently over you. Line of storms heading towards you, but it's pretty messy right now. Mainly going to be heavy rain and gusty winds. It just means you should be weather aware. If storms can rotate, they're not dropping each tornadoes though, so that's good. But you should definitely still be weather aware. Marshall, you guys should be in your safe place, interior room on the lowest floor and away from windows. You are in tornado warning with a little bit of rotation here, very broad rotation, but definitely still be in your safe place. So interior room on the lowest floor in a sturdy building away from windows. A basement would be the best place, or a storm shelter. But if you don't have one, the interior room, lowest floor, away from windows is the second best option you can do. I'm not putting producing a tornado out of the question. It's definitely possible. That's why we have a tornado risk. You want to think, guys? Look at some models real quick. I will be honest, the models aren't showing anything too crazy currently tornado wise. Yes, we'll have a lot of tornado warning. It just depends on if someone will actually be able to drop tornadoes. But still, even if you get tornado warning, if it doesn't drop a tornado, you should still be in your safe place, no matter what. Dayton, Ohio. 2 to 5 risk for severe storms are likely later today. Nothing too crazy expected, but low internet threat is still there. Georgia good. Georgia should be weather worst later tonight. Late tonight. Well, mainly tomorrow morning. Where is it? It's across the entire. It's all the way in Indiana. It's Indiana down to Louisiana. So can't really say where it is. It's everywhere. It's across multiple different states. Murray, you should be weather aware. There is actually a tornado warning just west of you in Murray, so you should definitely be weather aware. Definitely have your plan for if you have to take cover. And there's no tornado on the ground with any of these storms, but you should definitely be weather aware. You may get tornado warning very soon. I'm assuming you mean Radar app. I'm using Radar Omega. It is a paid app. Depending on where we're at in Indiana. If you're in northern Indiana, mainly going to be heavy rain and wind, low wind tornado threat. Southern and central Indiana, be weather aware for tornadoes. Atlanta, Georgia, mainly going to be tomorrow morning, but you should be weather aware for tornadoes, heavy rain, and gusty winds. All being possible. Also, all forms of severe weather. Camden, New Jersey, you guys should be weather aware tomorrow for sure for severe weather. Decent risk, pretty good risk for severe weather tomorrow. Wilmington, where? Chicago, yeah, that makes sense, but you're not going to get any severe weather in Chicago, really. I'm probably going to end the stream, guys. Just, I mean, even though there's tornado winds, there's going to be a lot of tornado winds over the night. It just depends on if they will drop. Not seeing a super favorable environment. Hey, oh, I took Wilmington, North Carolina really quick. But definitely, if you guys get any tornado warnings throughout the night, I'll show the outlook for the rest of the night. Wilmington, you should definitely be weather aware tomorrow in Wilmington. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Won't be able to check states on here, but I will show the outlook for today. Probably going to be in the stream. In North Carolina, definitely be weather aware. North Carolina, definitely decently concerning situation there. Expected. Okay, here. So here is the outlook for the rest of tonight. That orange area, that is a 3 out of 5 enhanced risk for severe weather. The yellow area is a 2 out of 5 slight risk for severe weather. And that green area is a 1 out of 5 marginal risk for severe weather. That yellow area, that is a 10% severe weather risk. That 5% is that brown area is a 5% tornado risk. And that green area is a 2% tornado risk. It's mainly going to be wind the rest of the night. Tornado threat is dying down now. But you should definitely be weather aware. Any tornado winds you get, you should take cover immediately. This is our wind risk today. We have a 45% wind risk throughout the night. A 30% damage wind risk across areas in central Indiana, stretching down into areas in Alabama and central Alabama areas. A 15% risk that stretches down into Louisiana and stretches up into northern and western Ohio areas. And we have a low and 5% hail risk for the far south in Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana areas. I'm going to be in this room. I will go live again if I need to. If severe weather starts to, if we get confirmed tornadoes or anything like that, or a bunch of tornado warnings, I will go live again. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, if you're in these risk zones, you should definitely be weather aware throughout the night. But thank you all so much for watching. I will go live again if I need to.